So just normal really. I was playing football. I ran a half marathon for my dad who had Parkinson's. It was like March, April. My arm started twinging and twitching. Just thought it was a bit odd. Didn't think much of it. Right, I'm doing it, am I?
I thought you were doing it.
I got some more.
3 prescribed medicines, and then the rest of them, so basically all of these are supplements, so they're just all like really natural things that should help with like energy and strength, muscle care, anxiety, and yeah, these are all supplements.
Oh no, we lost the green train. I lost the green train.
Oh, you lost the green one.
Train. Choo 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 choo.
That's a nice one.
I think you want that bit. That's the hill.
I think this might work.
Alright, fair enough.
Where's the red train go?
It's there. But eventually, sort of saw the doctor about it and thought, oh, it might be to do with my mental health, stress, whatnot. But I always said my body's never really reacted in that way to stress. So it was you really that helped push it a bit more.
Yeah. So we had to book in to see a neurologist, book in to see a neurophysiologist so that he could have nerve conduction studies. So you had those done. What sort of July time? Was it July,
yeah.
August time? I think.
Yeah. So yeah, I had them done, which is essentially a needle goes in all over your body and sort of reads.
It reads the nerves.
Yeah.
It reads the nervous system.
Not pleasant, but have to have it done. So I had that done beginning of summer, and then
there was no real abnormalities to that really.
Things got a bit worse. I noticed it. Balance playing football. Like still playing, but just didn't feel like kicking and whatnot. So it was like autumn that we had done it again.
Yeah, you had to. Pete came off of the field because he was so off balance, which I mean is very, very unlike you. And then we really pushed to kind of have everything repeated because clearly there was something going on, but we didn't know what. And then I would say sort of October, November time, we then saw another neurologist and another, he had nerve conduction studies done again, and it was then at the end of November that Pete got the diagnosis from the consultant. Yeah. Right, you mind my hot coffee then?
Where my helicopter go?
Your helicopter is in the basket.
Great hand model.
Yeah, I don't know that I am.
How do I find it?
Hold on.
Mama.
Let's see if I've put them on properly.
I just go under. I just. What happened there? What happened there?
What did happen there, Oliver?
It goes flat. It goes flat. No.
Do you want me to help you? Oliver, I don't think Daddy wants to wear
Go on.
you.
Come over a lot. Little baby. Oh, going to sleep.
Oh, night night.
Ah.
He's awake. Right. That's nice, right? Come with me while Daddy puts that on.
I keep.
Yeah, I'll keep falling.
Oh, that's a nice cuddle. Thank you. Are you tired? Yeah, but it's not Easter yet, is it?
It's a purple dinosaur.
Is it a purple dinosaur?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not a dinosaur. A car in the egg.
Oh, I see.
Is that?
There's a car in the egg.
You probably thought more before me, but you didn't say anything. But sort of October, I was sort of 70% sort of, yeah, it's gonna be that.
I think there's always that element of
Yeah,
hope, and you
But-
wish that it isn't that, and you hope that it isn't that, and you just wait for that day that you go
But
and see
it's so
them.
rare. You think, it won't be, but
This motor neurone disease typically is diagnosed in older people, probably 60s, 70s, 80s, and I think we always thought, Pete's 30, surely it can't be that.
yeah.
And then there would be a new symptom, or a symptom would get a little bit worse.
It's gone quite quick since November. Like, I wasn't like this 6 months ago, but
It's
probably
mainly your speech and your walking
yeah.
that have deteriorated, really, since we found out, I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. Told last week, well, cried, and then walked out of the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was odd.
I don't really know how to describe that feeling. I think,
First thing was went to see Mum, told her, your parents, and then Harry, who has been unreal.
Big support.
Well, not just him, but
all of our friends have been such a huge support and family.
Straight away.
And we genuinely couldn't have got through this to this point without them. So it was a shock. It was a shock, because I think although we had it in our minds that it might be that diagnosis, you never want to believe that it definitely is that.
Yeah, first couple weeks I was just like, right, that's it, I'm dead from now. When that's not the case, things are just different. And we've got hope in regards to trials, and there's a lot going on, isn't there?
There is a lot going on. So hopefully Pete's going to be involved in a trial in Plymouth that starts at the beginning of May. So going back to your question, I think we had to take some time to understand and accept the diagnosis. So we actually went away, the three of us, for a few days. And then
my phone
I think you left your phone at home.
I did,
and we just spent time, the three of us. We tried to come to terms with it, and then over the weeks, things got a little lighter and a little lighter, and then it was like, right, what can we do to make this a positive thing? So this is why you wanted to...
A little turning point as such was speaking to Marcus Stewart. He's been really helpful, and so is his wife
Louise.
So that was a big point for us.
I think they've been a massive support system for both of us. I speak to Lou most days. You speak to Marcus, and if Pete is having a down day or a down moment, Marcus is always there to offer a helping hand over the phone, and he always cheers you up after you speak to him, to be fair, doesn't he? I think he brings Pete back to reality.
And Lou.
And Louise.
Send her a message and she'll respond straight away. They've been great. This just helps maintain movement, because also I can't move my hand that well, so.
And it stretches it as well, doesn't it? Because Pete's hand naturally wants to curl up.
But again, not cheap. Like 150.
We again researched them, tried to go for the best one, and they are expensive.
But it has, since I got diagnosed, this has actually improved my arm.
Yeah.
Like, it was really, really stiff. But since this, and got a friend who's a sports therapist who massages it weekly, which helped. Acupuncture,
I wouldn't say your arm has got any worse.
No.
In the last few months, would you?
No.
No, I'd say that's sort of maintained over the last few months, really. So it just, you can see, it squeezes it in and then stretches it back out. try and do this once a day,
Yeah.
if we can, twice a day.
I'm still learning about it.
We are.
So yeah, it's important for others. If I'm learning, we're living it, then we need others to know about it for there to be a better chance of change from people investing in the research.
I think the main thing is to raise awareness about what MND is and how it affects a person, and it affects everybody differently.
It's not just me though, it affects Jess, my mum, her parent. It has a knock-on effect.
For everybody involved.
It's easy to forget that.
And I think one of our missions is to raise money for other charities to try and find cures as well, because at the moment there's no cure for MND. I mean, we have heard multiple times they're really close to finding something.
Yeah. It's odd to say, but probably the best time to have MND is now, with all the science and investment going on. So yeah, we just want to make sure that investment continues to help those.
I think by raising awareness, other people who have some sort of connection to us are helping to raise money for charities to help find cures for MND.
Yeah.
So it's not just our immediate family. We've both had people who we know, we would say hello to, we would have a conversation with, aren't our, really close friends, but them and their work are wanting to raise money to try and help find a cure and raise awareness, which is amazing for us. I think it's so important.
My mates come round and they're like, oh, we're gonna do all this, whatnot. I said, brilliant. We thought, a few quid to help with whatever. And one of them said, oh, we're gonna raise 25 grand. And I just looked at him like, shut up, mate. Like, we've got that type of relationship. And this was right before Christmas. So in the middle of cost of living and whatnot.
Christmas expenses.
Yeah, and it just took off.
It did take off. We were completely speechless. We were completely overwhelmed by how generous people have been and are continuing to be. Both, their support is what keeps us going, and the money that has been raised helps us every single day. Pete can't work because of having MND, so buying all of these little gadgets that help, we couldn't do that without that money. We've been able to buy lots of things that help every single day. So things that help with Pete's arm and hand, supplements.
Like supplements themselves are like £100 plus a month. We've sort of, through speaking to people like Marcus, there's another bloke called Mark Williams in Wales who suffers from MND. We've sort of looked at things ourselves for supplements. So we've got a big box,
Broad range.
yeah, of things that help with muscles, nervous system, or mostly sort of natural things you're getting food, but this is just making sure I've got enough in me to help fight against it, really, along with the prescribed stuff.
We've also been able to buy like an ice bath, so they're obviously proven to help with like mental health as well. So we've recently got one of those that you've used. We've got breathing apparatus to for the lungs, to keep the lungs strong and keep the strength in those.
Massage.
Like appointments, so we've been able to pay for like private appointments we've seen a neurophysio, massage, acupuncture,
holidays, like creating memories as a family, which is really important. So
we have just come back from the Dominican. We had holiday of a lifetime and created a lot of memories, you know, that will stick with us forever. But whilst we were there, Pete had to buy a mobility scooter, and that was, you know, £500 added on to the holiday, so we were able to do that with the money that
like
we've been given.
Insurance again,
another £500.
Yeah, so yeah, all very, very helpful.
Yeah, and I mean, from us, I don't think we'll ever be able to say thank you enough to every single person who has donated to us, but from the bottom of our hearts, we are so grateful to every single person.
Yeah, literally.
One's inhalation,
lung capacity.
One's lung capacity, which is that one.
And then the other is strength
of the lungs.
Yeah. So like breathing.
How many would you do of that a day?
Like 10 every, well, just often as possible, really. Just help with that.
And that one's, is that got something missing?
Yeah, so you blow out and you can like move up there, so 1's easier, 5's harder. Just resist your breath. But yeah, point of them is eventually it'll attack lungs, so it's just about getting them as strong as possible, really. But hopeful.
Yeah, we have to stay hopeful.
Yeah.
I think that's the main word that we use every day. We have to keep hope. We're hoping that Pete's symptoms, you know, steady. The next thing for us, big thing for us, is Pete is going to go onto a trial. It's the Eveleigh trial.
Yeah.
So we've got the initial screening for it next month, and all being well, he will start either the drug or the placebo on the 1st of May.
Yeah, so 24 weeks.
24
either
weeks.
on the placebo or the drug. So yeah, hopeful of that, but
eventually
yeah.
Pete will get the drug. So
Yeah.
after that 24 weeks of either being on the placebo or the actual drug, all the patients will get the drug.
Yeah, but also I'm doing that, and there's tons of other trials going on at the same time, so
Yeah.
who knows, we could wake up one morning and
There could be a cure.
yeah, literally.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Last 2 left. We are missing some, so 2, 2 and 2.